Hello and welcome to Vegas Ace's free course on 3-card poker, Dealer's Edition. I'm your host, Heather Ferris, and on today's episode, I'm going to teach my fellow dealers all they need to know in order to deal this game. And this includes game security, anti-cheating measures, what happens if there's a misdeal, verbal calls, changing the deck, shuffling, and what you should do while you're on a dead game. And just because it's called a dead game doesn't mean you have to act like one of the Walking Dead. Game security and table protection are important factors of a dealer's job. The dealer is the casino's first line of defense against cheaters. Because of this, there are certain things the dealer must look for in order to spot anything suspicious. As the dealer, always keep your eyes on the layout and closely observe the way the players handle their cards and checks. The cards must stay within the railing and in full view at all times. Players are only allowed to handle their cards if they're seated at the table. Watch the players' hands and listen to their conversations. Always be alert to irregular play and be especially aware of betting amounts on first and third base. Another situation that you might come across is sometimes there are players who try to create side bets amongst themselves. It is your job to stop them and notify them that this behavior is prohibited on the table. If you have any troubles or are suspicious of anything, then please notify your floor. As with any game that has a shuffle machine, sometimes there will be misdeals, and the dealer will need to know what to look for in order to properly notify their floor. If any player or the dealer has an incorrect number of cards, then this is a misdeal, and the floor should be notified. When a misdeal occurs, the floor will normally tell the players that all of the cards are void and there will be a reshuffle for a new hand. However, every casino is different, so some floor might handle this situation differently than others. If a card is exposed, then this is not a misdeal. The dealer will turn the card over and continue dealing. If the dealer doesn't take the last 3 cards, then this is also not a misdeal. However, the dealer is expected to notify the floor, and he'll tell you what actions to take in order to handle this situation. Another aspect of game security is alert and approval calls. For example, it's good practice for the dealer to announce "no more bets" before pulling the cards out of the shuffle machine. After the dealer has made this verbal call, the players are not allowed to change or alter their bets. This helps protect the dealer in case a player gets a ranking hand and then accuses the dealer of going too fast and not allowing them to bet on the pair plus in time. The player will always have a story for why they should get paid, and it's entertaining to see how creative they can get. The dealer could take it a step further and verbally announce which positions did not play the pair plus. For example, no pair plus on positions 2, 3, and 5. Casinos will typically want you to alert the floor if there is a wager over $50 on pair plus or $250 on any other wager by calling out checks play. And surveillance must be notified of winnings of $2,500 or more. But since every casino is different, your house might require you to notify them on different amounts, so make sure you know your house rules. When you're stuck on a dead game, there are a few tasks that you're expected to complete. Take one of your decks and put it in the shuffle machine, so that it has finished shuffling and is ready by the time a new player sits down at the table. Take the second deck and spread it face down on the table in an arc shape, just as you would if you were dealing a single or a double deck game of blackjack. Straighten up your bank so that all of the chips are in their proper order and arranged in a way that the floor can glance over and easily determine how much you have. If there is any trash on your table, now is a good time to clean up. Throw away all of the trash, napkins, ashes from the ashtrays, and empty bottles, and once all of that is off the table, sweep the layout with the table brush. When the table looks nice and presentable, ask your floor for permission to push in your chairs. And once they give the okay, go ahead and straighten the chairs up. While you're standing at a dead table, be inviting by keeping your arms at your side and your hands on the table as you smile and make eye contact with the people as they walk by. You want to be as welcoming and approachable as possible to passing guests, so please don't scowl, fold your arms, make faces at them, stick out your tongue, make them feel intimidated, shoo them away, pick your nose, or do anything else that would purposely keep the players away. Decks will be changed every 2 hours. Complete the same procedure for changing the deck as you would if you were dealing on a blackjack game. After you've inspected, washed, and shuffled the first deck, put it in the shuffle machine and start the same procedure with the second deck. The casino will tell you how to complete a quick shuffle for your house. But if you want an example of a quick shuffle, then here you go. Riffle the deck, then strip it, and then riffle one last time before placing it in the shuffle machine. That does it for today's show. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments section below. Have you ever had a player try to cheat on your 3-card poker table? What happened? Thanks for watching, and thanks especially to our patrons at Patreon. If you want to help us keep making episodes like this, then please go to patreon.com/VegasAces to learn more.